this panel. It's freaking awesome. But I do have one thing I want to ask Fulvio. So I just have to circle back because you and Andy were having a great conversation. I heard you mention that you guys are kind of making like a Pokemon style game for MutantMon. And when I first saw their IP, I'm like, dude, this would be an amazing Pokemon game. But they're probably gonna have to change the art for IP regions with Pokemon. So even then, I think that is freaking amazing because we have projects like Pixelmon on ETH, and I was wondering if Solana would ever have a competitor to that. And it seems like Mutant Labs and MutantMon is actually taking that charge through you guys. I don't know how much alpha you can leak in regards to that, but is it kind of going to be like a similar nature where I go out, I catch my mons, I can battle other people and things like of that nature?
You certainly can collect. You can acquire and collect mutant mons. You can build teams with your mutant mons, and then you basically battle against other players, team against teams, and there's various team structures, and there are items and abilities that the mutant mons can do. Um, I've been in the video game industry for a long time. I'm an old man. I'm I don't want to tell you how old I am, but well past
73.
not quite that old. Less than 60 though. But I've been in it a long time. I started as a very young person, 19 years old. I worked on Dragon's Lair, the first fully animated video game on a computer that doesn't even exist anymore, called the Amiga. And I've worked on all sorts of projects, everything from Wayne Gretzky's hockey to StarCraft to you name it. And our art director is a fellow by the name of Chuck Carter, who's the original art guy on the game Myst and the Command and Conquer games, Red Alert, and was art director for Oculus Rift. He's been working with myself and the Mutant Labs team, and we have several Mutant Mons fully designed out, 3D built, and they're even animated. We delivered some just the other day. I can't show them. They could, I suppose. I mean, the IP is theirs.
Leak them.
Well, if the right person shows up for Mutant Labs, I think they would be at liberty to do that. But I can't spill the beans, not yet. No spilling the tea yet. But everyone will be very impressed. And
no, dude, it's unreal. It's unreal. Like, obviously, what's coming to this kind of platform. But should we leak some alpha, Fulvio? Should we leak some? Do you reckon as well? Like, not only am I co-hosting this with 404, but obviously we've got a little something we might be able to say ourselves, shall we?
If you'd like, yeah. I mean, that's up to you.
Okay.
We've been in discussion.
I mean, we'll touch on it if you want. Why not? We're all here. But Euphorica as well. You're from the UK, right? You're releasing a spaceship racing game before I get into this, right?
Hoverboard battle racing, my friend. That's where it's at. But yeah, we are absolutely a UK-based team for sure.
There's some serious synergy here. Anyway, Fulvio, it'd be worth you speaking to Euphorica as well. But I mean, Euphorica, I think, before I go ahead, I think we should set up our own consensus. Like, I'm getting pretty jealous of everyone in the US. Like, all we have is like afternoon tea, and nobody over here understands crypto. Yeah, we'll get some sandwiches. We'll set up our own little tea party. We'll run the show over here in the UK, and we'll invite some of these US guys over and really show them how to have a tea party. I mean, a party. We'll get the alcohol flowing. And the coffee stuff like that.
Hey man, I'm Canadian, bro. I'm not even American. What are you talking about? And I was actually in London literally a few days ago for the London Blockchain Expo. I didn't see you out there. Did you guys join?
No. I mean, to be fair, I was over in the US for 6 months building the first project, but this is what the alpha is about. I mean, I had to get away from the UK to have some fun as well. The UK London's fun for about 10 minutes. But yeah, Fulvio's been building already, and like before Mutant Labs have got started, we've already been talking. We're already in conversations. We've already got a first project called the Fake Club, which is out there already. I'm not trying to shill this. We've been building for quite some time, but Fulvio and StadiaX and myself and my own developers, we're going to be coming together on Monday to finish off what we've been, kind of putting together. I can't really say too much because there's no NDA in place, so to say, but a lot of it is seriously early alpha. But, Fulvio and his team, like if any other gaming companies want to get involved, like we're speaking to gaming as well because of Fatal Error. We're live on Steam as well on Wednesday. Like, I can't believe it's actually come to it, but regards to the Web3 aspect, Fulvio, StadiaX, and what's going on, like this is kind of the future. This is where the Web3 bridge comes into place. That's why we've gone Web2 first, because as Slab City said, there's no less than 1,000 users at any one time. But on Steam and stuff like that, Web 2 at this minute, there's a lot more than that. No disrespect, like this is just us trying to bring in a separate revenue stream, but we want to bring them to Web3. We want to get these people over, and StadiaX and gaming and stuff like that is the reason we're going to be able to.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll tell you what I can tell you. As I said, my background, myself and Chuck and some of the members of the StadiaX team, we're traditional Web 2 video game people. We've been doing it for dozens of years. But I spent several years with a company called Blockchain Foundry, a big innovator in Canada, by the way. We were a public blockchain company in Canada that was bought out by WonderFi. And so the other members of the team have extreme experience in all of this Web3 blockchain technology, including Dan Wozniak, who's our CEO, who's one of the founders of the Syscoin blockchain. And so we took an approach that we were going to bring technology that would allow existing Web2 games and anybody who wanted to build a video game be able to make their game Web3, not just capable, but like completely integrated. You can make collections that'll work in the video game. You can buy and sell your game pass, your ownership for the game. You can buy event passes that actually let you get into tournaments. Excuse me. And then as you proceed in the tournaments, be able to like monetize and resell your event pass and on any marketplace. Basically, totally enabling esports on blockchain. And in fact, we've signed a partnership with Mazers Gaming in the US where we've signed NDAs. We haven't yet signed our official press releases, but with one of the largest esports leagues internationally. And so StadiaX will evolve into an esports platform, not just for deploying these games, making them quickly and deploying them, but playing them and competing them. Because as I said at the beginning, the main thing that's been missing from the video game world is portability of assets, right? It's like you play these games, you spend so much time, you want to be able to win things and get things, and then you can't, right? Like you get all this stuff inside this one game and it's useless to you anywhere else. I almost lost my first marriage over my World of Warcraft addiction and the amount of value I'd poured into that, and what good has it done for me? And rather than have to go into these dark marketplaces to like sell your account, StadiaX makes that whole process built in and frictionless to be able to, utilize your assets, sell your membership or your game passes, and utilize value from one game to another. And yeah, we have several partnerships. We just haven't announced yet. We barely made any impact in the general market because we've been building for over a year. And we didn't want anyone to know exactly what we're doing. We think we really have some secret sauce. We're not a single chain proposition. Our token, our StadiaX token, is a Polygon token. But as you know, the MutantMon collection is a Solana collection, and our SDK works with assets that are on different chains. It's very easy for us to do everything on an EVM chain. So Ethereum, Polygon, all of the EVM compatible chains. But we have L3 technology and integration that lets us deploy and utilize and work with collections that are on chains that aren't proper EVMs.
Amazing, dude. You lost